शेरों से भर उठा है. We appreciate, we admire your qualities. You are a woman with vision and mission. You are entitled with proper education. You are practical, rational, expressive, independent, and cognizant of the world today. It is inappropriate to say that the roles of women have changed. Instead, you have taken new roles along with the roles you were already doing. Claire Booth Luce, American writer and ambassador, she once wrote, "As a woman, I have to take special efforts to succeed. Because if I fail at something, people will not say that she is a failure. They will say women are failures." So that is what today all our daughters and daughter-in-laws strive and work so hard to make the best of whatever they can. Today's daughter-in-laws are fully aware of the work pressure they and their partner undergo. They balance their career and family very well. And at the same time, our today's dils, they are equally health conscious. They will not miss an opportunity for the gym. Late होकर तो भी gym जाके आएंगे. And of course, they are equally well dressed, well groomed, well mannered. Our dils provide strong support to our family. May God bless all our daughter-in-laws. Some time back, I was hearing from the audience that you have a special session for mother-in-laws. So now, I have something for the mother-in-laws. Dil and Mil, mother-in-law, MIL, they form a wonderful jodi. They complement each other. And let me tell you, what is this Mil? Mother-in-law is a perfect blend of all the traditional values what she has got from her mother and her mother-in-law, and with new learning, new modern technologies, what she is learning from her children who belong to Gen Y and Gen Z. She has the art of making laddus and puranpolis, and yet she can equally make delicious pastas and pizzas. Mother-in-law is that person, let me tell you, she is like a butterfly who undergoes metamorphosis from time to time, from the cocoon to the larva and the beautiful bud. Similarly, the mother-in-law keeps on changing from time to time, event to event. She pitches in for everyone, and yet she emerges with beautiful colors. She's a caretaker, she's a nurturer, and a friend in the role of a mother. Now let me tell you some good things about the mother-in-law. She's that individual who is blessed with patience in abundance. Sai Baba कहते हैं ना, श्रद्धा सबूरी, and she's the one who has lot of saburi. And this is what I tell you, it relates to each and every household, because it happens in my house also. आज Amazon का कुरियर आया, कल मिंत्रा का कुरियर आया, परसों नायका का कुरियर आया, 2 दिन के बाद वो कुरियर वापस गया. But the mother-in-law has to be in the house वो रिसीव करने को, क्योंकि OTP आता है to get the parcel, and when वापस देना है तभी भी mother-in-law, somebody has to be there because it has to be returned. आज की mother-in-law वो भी एक ज़माने में बहू थी, but today she is more accepting to the incidences and situations. क्योंकि आज हम our children अपने आप ही partners ढूंढ लेते हैं. और दुल्हन कौन है? दुल्हन वही जो पिया मन पाए. और दुल्हन को कहाँ से आती है? She comes from different parts of India, different languages, different cultures. But it is that mother-in-law who accepts her daughter-in-law with open arms, graciously taking good care of her. So my message to all of you present here today, to the sons and daughters, I won't say daughter-in-law and son-in-law, and so I have a little piece of advice to you. At our first meeting, Puja Gyanvatsal Swami had come and he made a statement. He said that income minus savings should be your expenditure. Today's our new generation, they are earning big fat salaries, but the concept of saving money in our new generation, because all of us, we have saved every rupee, but the concept of saving money in the young generation should be inculcated. And the young generation today, health system is becoming very costly, and I urge all the younger generation to invest in health insurance schemes, because God forbid if you fall sick, it becomes very, very expensive. Another piece of advice is that earlier the age of marriage was around 25 years. Now our education only gets over by the age of 30 years. Then comes the career, the job, and whatever, sky is the limit. But I want all of you that you balance your career and jobs, because jobs will happen, career will happen, but your own biological clock will wait for nobody. Soon you will realize you are at that 35, 40. And today the young generation feels 35 हो गया, 40 हो गया, क्या हो गया, IVF है ना, egg freezing facility है ना, we will resort to all these technologies. We can still become parents, or we, at the most, in the worst scenario, we can adopt, go for surrogacy. But plan your things when you're working, plan everything, because everything in life has to be at a proper time. The work pressure. We are just reading in newspapers since 2-3 days that one young girl, 26-year-old girl, Anna in Pune, she died due to medical issues because she was being highly stressed for work. Similarly, all our children, they are working in multinational companies. The working hours are really, really taxing. So, and this leads to a lot of lifestyle diseases, blood pressure, hypertension, stress. I have seen young MBA graduates in an effort to achieve their targets going into coma, and which cannot be revived. Another problem what our young generation is facing today, all the young girls, is polycystic ovaries or menstrual irregularities, which leads to all the lifestyle other diseases. And for that, obesity is the cause, and obesity is the effect of polycystic disease. So I urge to all the younger generation that take a balanced diet, take care of your weight, do regular exercises to keep your body in good shape. To all the young girls today, cervical cancer vaccination is a must. Please consult your doctor and take cervical cancer vaccination so that you can prevent yourself from cervical cancer. My message to the parents, of course it's not for the young generation, message to everybody, to our parents also. Okay, one, it was already discussed in the panel that we must allow our children to choose their career, what they wish to do. Sometimes one of the parents said that she had become paranoid. So in that, our zest to teach our children, sometimes we become helicopter parents. That we are always hovering over our children, manipulating them, controlling them. Sometimes it comes to that extent that we blackmail them also. So I want the parents that we do away with this habit of being helicopter parents. Because let us accept our children as they are and provide them with full support, emotional and financial, for their well-being. because I can share one scene from that famous Marathi movie Baipan Bhari Deva, where a young daughter-in-law, newly married, she has to undergo a uterus removal surgery because of medical issues. And the mother-in-law is the first one to come and support her. It's okay. And my advice or suggestions to both the generations to staying together: develop good relationships and bonding between each other, and communication. Good communication is the key, because talk to each other about what you like, what you dislike. I may like a particular thing, my mother-in-law may not like, or what she likes, I may not like. But let us talk it over so that she knows what I like and I know what she likes. And the last and the most important is that all of us should have the maturity to keep our family happy, when to speak, when to keep quiet, when to stand up strong, and when to adjust. So let us all give each other the privacy they need and independence within the boundaries. I thank Harish Bhai and all of you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madhvi.